I know what your first thought was. You're going, oh, we fucking love Irish people. They're so happy and singing. And I started talking, you're thinking, fuck, we got a grumpy one. And then your second brain went, did that motherfucker just bring a backpack on this day? Now you're thinking, is he going to take that with him when he leaves? What the fuck do we do if he doesn't? If there's any other Irish people in here, whatever they do, you do. You ever heard that expression, live, laugh, love? All the way around. It's love, laugh, live. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. So the people in the front row have probably noticed by now and are asking themselves another question. They're saying, Irish, what the fuck are you wearing on your feet? And for those you can't see, I'll show you. My wife, I got a promotion at work. My wife I'm from a council estate in Belfast, and my wife bought me these fucking things. You know what I'm saying? I've only ever seen shoes like, they're not even shoes, they're fucking slippers, would you believe? I've only seen slippers like these on high-end prostitutes and porn movies. Honest to God, they look expensive. I said to her, I said, babe, how much did these things fucking cost? And she went, £600. I was so fucking angry, I missed the bit where she said, per slipper. Just so we're clear, the ladies will know. Oh. These are genuine Christian Louboutins. They are the worst fucking things I've ever been in. They are honest to God shit. I went to a wedding in Belfast recently. She said to me, a council estate in Belfast, she says, you should wear them when you're at home. Show people how well you're doing. I was like, it's not a kneecapping offence, like. But someone will remove these from me and beat the shit out of me. And I call that lady Mum. Fucking irony, the most expensive thing I own, and they're effectively a pair of MILF slippers. So who's got kids? Anybody got kids? Yeah. How many kids you got? Two. Which one's your favourite? Yeah, see, people say you can't do that, right? Say you can't do that. I've got 3 kids, my little one's my favourite. I've only been on this stage 5 minutes, I've already got a favourite person in this room. Jane. Something fucking wrong with you, Jane. I like it. Kids get you in trouble, man. Kids get you in trouble. I got a phone call from the school. I got in trouble because I did a thing. You know when you have the phone call home with your mate on a Saturday night, you're having a drink and you say things? I hung up the phone and my son came up to me and he said, hey Dad, what's a wank bank? And at this point, what I do is I make this really awkward for someone in the front row. Hiya. What's your name? Hiya, Freya. You're too young to know what a wank bank is, but I'm going to show you. It's a visual thing. So what we had to do before porn, back in the day, we just get it on your phone. What you had to do, right, you'd find someone attractive, male, woman, whatever, and you'd look at that person, and stare at them right there. This is what you do. It's really awkward now, isn't it, Freya? What you do, and then you just go, click. Freya, you're in the wank bank now. At midnight tonight, you're going to feel a little flutter in the front area. And you're going to be thinking, what's happening with my thigh? That's telepathy, Fred. That's me cracking one out over here. You know what's really awkward about that? That's my mate's 18-year-old daughter. I've never been more sure I'm going to get punched after it. She is literally sitting beside her mum. What's worse is I've known Freya since she was like 4 years old. I love being a comedian. Oh God, so my favourite kid is my youngest kid. She is fucking nuts. She's one of the funniest people I've ever met. I picked her up from school the other day. Honest to God, we're walking down the street and she's going, hey Dad, my favourite lamppost right there. What the fuck? Is that turn around and somebody throwing a big willy on him? So she, I did a thing, right? I gotta put this kid in context. It's worse than that. When she was 5 years old, I get invited to the school, right? And when you're on the phone doing the Irish thing, I say, stop talking to my mate when I'm shit-faced on a Saturday night. We do this thing that's a bit of an insult, right? It's a thing of back and forth between Irish people. And she decided, as a 5-year-old, to 400 other children, you know that assembly thing that you do an impersonation of somebody. My 5-year-old daughter did an impersonation of her very drunk, very ginger, very Belfast-born dad. She looked at the assembled audience and she went, "Your ma's your dad. Your dad's your dog. Your dog's fucking dead." I got a phone call about that as well. Fucking kids, man, shit houses. But me and her mum disagree. The TikTok, one of the comedians was talking about the tickety talk. She wanted the TikTok. I was like, yeah, we'll get her the TikTok. Her mum was like, no, she can't have the TikTok. She's only 10. So, like a brave husband I am, when my wife went to the shop, we downloaded the TikTok. I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I have never been wrong more fast. Like, it was fucking immediate. Because she was watching TikTok for, I guess, I don't know, 60, 70 seconds. And she walks up to me and she goes, "Hey Dad, use the box." Shows how to throw a punch. I taught her for like 20 seconds. She goes, "Thanks Dad, high five." I go to high five her, this little fucker slips the high five, and punches me straight in the balls. I work from home, I was sat cross-legged, it was like a ball sandwich, one ball into the other end of the chair. And all the blokes in here know you get a good nut shot. I don't do biology, but your ball sack is directly connected to your fucking lungs. If you lose the I rolled out of the chair, I was in the fucking fetal position. I'm looking out at this kid running out of the room, laughing her fucking ass off. I was kind of proud, because she made me show her how to punch before doing that. I crawled to the toilet, and you won't know this, young lady, you won't know. The second person I'm going to make really feel awkward. You won't know this, but when you get a good ball shot, they hurt, so you can't sit normal, so you kind of sit like this, and you let them dangle in the greens. And all the men know what happens is they're dangling, right? And then what you do, you reach down just to make sure they're still there. Obviously, they're still fucking there. But it's a bit of a surety. You looked at my balls then, you're a bit of a I think you might be my new favourite person. But yeah, so I was wrong. So I hear my wife coming back to the shop, I'm about to do the husband thing, and as I get to the living room, all I hear is, "Hey Mum, high five." And I fucking did. I tried to run, it was too soon, I was going to say this. Shit. I tried it, man. I got into the living room, and as a 46-year-old man, I found out that hurts women too. She got her right in the mummy daddy button. Walked in, she's in the fucking field. The kid's running out laughing her fucking ass off again. I was like, still a bit proud. But what we found out is, as a 10-year-old, you can punch your old man in the balls, and that's a soft landing spot. Fanny bone, different thing. Audible click of the wrist. 15 minutes later, we're in A&E. 4 fucking nurses looking at me, going, "So, Mr. McMahon, how did your daughter hurt her wrist?" I practiced on the way down in the car. I practiced. I was like, she fell off her bike. Just say she fell off her bike. But under pressure, 4 women looking at me, I just out loud went, "She punched her mum in the pussy." I shit you not, the lead nurse looked at me and just went, "TikTok." Viral video, because I think I'm funny, out loud I went, "Fucking hell, it's a pandemic." But my wife, she was feeling a little bit uncomfortable because it was quite a good shot. She goes, "Husband, I'm going to go in with the daughter and maybe get myself checked out, right?" So she goes in, comes out like 5 minutes later, and she goes, "I got some bad news for you. No sex for 3 months." I was fucking furious. Not about the no sex thing. I've been banging that fanny for 15 years. Not so much as a fucking bruise. Honest to God, I've gone after that thing like an angry woodpecker. Nothing. It was on that day that I found out that I've got less punching power than a 10-year-old girl. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time out loud.